Evening, good afternoon, YT. How are you? Welcome to my live, Manuela Vincent, live from Virginia, born and raised here, guys. So if you're new to me on TikTok, give your girl a follow. As you can see on the screen, there's something here. It says tap, tap, tap the screen, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's free. Nothing, you don't got to pay for that. Okay, just tap the screen. It's much appreciated. I don't expect gifts, but if you feel that you need to, I appreciate it. Okay, guys. Um, Also, as we go through some information today, I also have a little instruction there, okay? Again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. There's no pressure on my lives. I just love to share things. I love to talk about these things that affect my life and many people's lives, okay? So thank you guys on YouTube, right? If you come in, let me know you're here. I appreciate you guys. Where are you chiming in from? All that good stuff. Let's get some engagement going, right? I know I do a lot of talking, but it's good to have other people have a conversation back with me, okay? Appreciate you. Now, I am going to start with a little devotional today. Okay. If you guys don't like that, because I do love God, I don't preach on my lives, but I like to share a little inspiration sometimes here and there. Okay. If you don't like it, you can keep on scrolling. Okay. So today I'm reading out of, let me actually mirror this over here. I love this. I love this devotional. I've gotten several different versions of it. Okay. Jesus is calling, guys. Jesus is calling. Okay. Today is March 13th. I'm going to read this and you guys can take what you can take what you want from it. Study it later. I'm not going to do a Bible study today. I just want to share something with you guys. Okay. So today's March 13th, and this says, learn to live above your circumstances. This requires focused time with me, the one who overcame the world. Trouble and distress are woven into the very fabric of this perishing world. Only my life in you can empower you to face this endless flow of problems with good cheer, right? We all have problems, but God, right? Jilly, but God, right? Okay, listen. As you sit quietly in my presence, I shine peace into your troubled mind and heart. Little by little, you are freed from earthly shackles and lifted up above your circumstances. You gain my perspective on your life, enabling you to distinguish between what is important and what is not. Rest in my presence, receiving joy that no one can take away from you. Okay? Here is a verse that I was like studying on this morning and kind of reading it. And again, you guys can take from it what you will, okay? But here's a scripture to refer to. This is what it's talking about, okay? It's John 16:33. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulations. But be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Okay? So for me personally, and then we're going to go into this, but I feel like people need to understand, no matter what your circumstances are, right? There's always going to be trouble. Something's going to happen. Life is not perfect. But being and knowing Jesus did what he did, died on the cross for us, just know it's all going to be okay. See, this, my friend, is so impactful to me because, the world is crazy right now. But I don't focus on that because I can only focus on the things I can control that are in my hands. I pray to God every day for the people that are struggling right now. That's all we can do as the human being is just be cheerful. Come to God when you're having struggles. Come to God when you're not struggling. Be thankful and grateful when you can get up out the bed and be alive, right? So you could take this scripture, read it on your own, decide what you make of this, but that to me is what it means. Okay. You're always going to have tribulations in the world. I've been struggling for years since a kid, being a kid, right? But knowing that Jesus got me, God's got me, I'm good. You just got to focus on him and him alone. Leave it all to him. You only can control what you can control, friends. I pray for you if you're struggling right now. People prayed for me when I'm struggling. Okay. So I want to leave it at that. I'm not preaching to anybody, but I love to read the devotionals and the scripture every morning in the evening. Okay. If you're not in your Bible, get in the Bible. I'm going to leave it at that. Because now we're living in the times where you need to be. Let me tell you, everything is already foretold in our good book. So understand that. I appreciate you too, friend. You are beautiful and you matter too. All of you do. Okay. So thanks for being here. Right. So we're going to get into my little topic over here. Okay, guys. So I like to start that. And sometimes I get haters. I don't care. I got to preach a little bit about God. If you don't like it, then you ain't for me anyways. You know what I'm saying? Is it yours or was it God's inspired? See, we always have somebody on the live. If it was God inspired, the glory is for him. Not so you know what? Is it yours or was it God inspired? It was God inspired because God talked to me this morning and said for me to give you guys a little something. Everything I say, I speak it through God, from God through me to you. This right here this morning, something was pulling me to just say that to you guys. Okay? Everything I do is from God. Ellie, I don't know. We're talking about God. I was just briefly reading a scripture and someone had a comment to make. So it's all good. We're going to keep on moving it on, moving it on. You deserve happiness and love. And so do you, friend. And so do you. So good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today. Manuela Vincent here, live from Virginia. It's cold again. Don't know what's going on. I believe it's weather manipulation. You could believe what you like because that is not of God. We had 80 degrees, almost 90 degrees here in Virginia. Then all of a sudden, it's cold again here. Crazy. Crazy. Okay? So I don't know. Hopefully you're having a great time where you're at. Your weather is beautiful. I just make of it. Well, I got a little space heater underneath my desk, but it's too light. I had to turn it off. My feet are freezing now. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Dennis. Thank you so much. So again, guys, for me, this is called Happy Freedom Friday because I no longer am shackled. Did I just read that verse to you? No longer shackled. No longer shackled by the job. No longer employed and so happy. Thank you, Lord. Right? So you see my title up here, friends? Tired of living paycheck to paycheck at 50 plus. I'm going to be giving you guys a free blueprint to freedom. It's the Freedom Formula Blueprint. At any time when I'm talking, if I'm speaking to you, right? If you feel moved to do so, pick up a copy. There's a couple ways to get it. You can double tap my face, get it up there. You can hit this little orange button and that gets to my DM and we'll have a conversation. You said, I just believe everything we do is for God, not us. Yes. If God is speaking to you to do something, everything is of God. I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm not dismissing that. God is everything. I love the Lord. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I would wish the more God-fearing people was on my live. Sometimes I get the haters. I get a bunch of craziness. But you guess what? That's just, in my opinion, that's the devil's trying to work. So what I do is I ignore that stuff. I block it. Huh? Oh, my TikTok saying, I don't believe she was taking any credit. Everything is of God, friend. Everything is of God. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. I don't discount that. I don't understand. What did I say that made you think that I'm not giving credit to the Lord, God? Not sure, but we're going to keep moving. Yes. What is this about? Okay. So friend, I love being happy. You understand? Nobody can get me down anymore. Thank you. Appreciate you, my TikTok. Hi, Savannah. Happy Freedom Friday, everyone. Guess what? I don't got to be off real quick today, so we can just, I'm going to get into the content because it's important for me to talk about the topic. But feel free to ask me questions as we go along. Can I be a moderator if you're... Nope, I don't just have random people be my moderator. No. We're not doing that over here. Your accounts can get messed up like that. So no, we're not doing that. Fred Bear, hello, how are you? I'm sad. We'll pray for you, friend. We'll all pray for Savannah, right? TikTok. We'll pray that you come close to the Lord. Don't get sad. It's a beautiful day. Be blessed that you're alive, my friend. Come on. No reason to be sad. Okay? All right. So we're going to keep on moving. No, I don't sing. I don't I am not singing on here, guys. I can't do that. Sometimes I'm happy, and I just do a little something, but no, I'm not a singer. No, we're not doing that, okay? Oh, put it on. I don't want to put music on. I got to focus on what I'm doing today, guys. Okay? I can't. I got to focus on what I'm doing today. All right? That's what this live is not your typical live, friend. Okay. So anyways, guys, we're going to get into it. Thank you for being on my live. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's get into it. Okay. My topic today is if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck at 50 plus, right? That was me. Okay. That was me. And my story is this, okay? And you don't got to be 50 to be part of this. I'm just telling you, I've struggled with this, okay? I worked in corporate America for 20 plus years. I'm aging myself. And they laid me off back in 2024, okay? Came out of there with no savings, no retirement, no plan B. I didn't know what I was going to do next. I didn't have enough income to put into those things. We raised 3 kids throughout. I got 1 teenager left at home, okay? 1 teenager. We're going to be empty nesters soon. I wish and pray to the Lord all the time. I wish that I would have known about this. I would have been able to be home with my kids. I can't get those moments back now. Right? I can be home now with my last teenager, but I couldn't do that before. I worked, dropped them off at daycare. I did the whole thing, going to traffic, dealing with a boss that I didn't really appreciate the way they treated me. No, right? I did that for years. And then they laid me off. I didn't have anything to show for. So for me personally, friends, I didn't want to go back and get another job, to start all over with that, to potentially be laid off again. No. You guys can keep that. That was my decision to make. You can say I'm lazy. I don't care. But guess what, guys? I knew I couldn't put it all on my husband. So I'm not the kind of person going to sit home and eat bonbons all day. No, I got to contribute. So now I can be home with my daughter when she's home. I can greet her goodbye, good morning, bye-bye, whatever the case is. Drink my coffee, relax, chill. Hey, don't feel rushed in the morning, because I found something in 2024. It's called a blueprint, okay? A blueprint, a freedom formula blueprint that taught me how to generate a full-time income with my phone around a couple hours a day, okay? We're going to be breaking that down today. We're going to be talking about, oh, is there such a thing? Yeah. It's a discipline, 2 hours a day. It helps you to get your income producing activities out of the way. This is not a job. Let me reiterate to you guys. This is not a job. This is not a job. It is sales, but it's not sales. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I don't have to get on phones to talk to people. I don't have to push a product on anybody. It's not your traditional marketing style. It's not MLMs. It's not network marketings. It's not affiliate marketing, right? So this program that I purchased 2024, it literally taught me how to tap into automation a lot, right? No insurance. My TikTok, you're so impatient this morning. Ooh, today is Friday the 13th too. Wow. All right, so listen, the program, it's literally digital marketing. Just let me tell you that. Do you guys know what digital marketing is? Hi, Carlos. How are ya? Do you know what digital marketing is? Anybody want to take a guess down in the chat? Can you put that down there for me? Do you know what digital marketing is? Gosh, because I didn't 2 years ago. I didn't know what it was. I was a corporate worker. I didn't want to get involved in any of those home party things. I didn't want to deal with that stuff. I didn't know that you could do. This is what digital marketing is. Literally, I get 100% profit for promoting, reselling someone else's digital programs, their digital product. That's how this works. Yeah, well, that's part of it. You're correct, my redeemer. That is part of it. The person said online store. Oh, you're on track for that, because that's what I have, a 24-hour online store that runs for me when I sleep, when I'm drinking my coffee, when I get off this live, during the live. It works for me all the time. That's what I've been taught. through this program that I found back in 2024 when this lady didn't want to go do feet pics, didn't want to do OnlyFans because I'm old, right? I needed to find something, but I didn't want to put a lot of time and effort. I didn't want to spend hours doing something. I didn't want to have to be on phones calling people. So this program's taught me how to build my own online store, right? My own online business that's running for me all the time. I didn't have to create a product for it. Thank you, Jesus, because I wouldn't have known what to do. Simple, beginner friendly. I didn't know what to create. I didn't know about tech, anything. Didn't have to have any tech experience with this, right? It is a business in a box. People always say, well, what is it? It's a business in a box. So nothing comes out of my pocket. Why would you think that? Is there any business that's free? Zoe Weeks 7? See, that a lot of people always say that. When you're in a business, you have to have an investment. But this is cheaper than like a brick and mortar business. It's cheaper than a lot of other businesses out there. Okay. Along with that, keep in mind that you're going to have to learn the skill. Is education? Is college free? I'm just asking you, am I not understanding that? Like people always say, do I got to get started? Come on, don't be ridiculous. You wouldn't go to college and think they're going to just give you the lessons for free. So the same with this. You're going to be learning how to do this. So you got to buy the education. Okay. Now the blueprint I give you is free because the blueprint is information. Hey, is it K1 Ra? How are ya? Sell it, friend. And you know what? We could help you market that too. Can I tell you, my Redeemer, they said they want to sell Jesus shirts. Did you guys understand this too? My Redeemer, and guess what else? When you got started, let me give you some examples. I love talking about digital marketing. Let's just say you started your online store and you have a mug that says I love Jesus on it or whatever you want, right? You can have people actually become affiliates of yours. There's so many ways to go with this. You could actually have them, they'll get a percentage of what they sell it for. So you could go so many ways with this, but we got to start from square one first. We got to get you first and foremost knowing how to market it right? That's where our education comes in. Because you're not going to be doing the traditional marketing. We teach you how to attract the right people to buy your Jesus mug, your Jesus shirts, without selling and pitching to people all day long, without getting on phone saying, buy this, want this, buy this, spending all day on lives like the TikTok shop. Nothing wrong with the TikTok shop because I buy. Thank God for the TikTok shop. But I don't want to be on a live all day selling a blanket, sitting on one of them big bean bags to get pennies, little small percentages, guys. I'm going to tell you in a minute, what's the investment needed? I have 5 options because there's 5 different programs. Would you believe the smallest program is $100? That's the least investment. I'll tell you what the top one is, $1,400. If you want to learn to make $1,400, then you got to buy $1,400 program. But the smallest one we have is 100. And believe this or not, that I've only sold one of those in the last 21 months because they see the value in the other 4 programs. So that is the least investment. That's the smallest. It's $100. All the details, I didn't even share with you. My TikTok. Let me tell you where to go. To get the information. If you guys are not patient and you don't want to listen to me talk about the programs and the process, you can go to manuelavincent.com. You could double tap this face right here. That's my face. And there's a link up there, or you can hit this little orange button to connect with me. And that'll get you to my information. When you go there, you're going to check your spam folder for my free blueprint. You're going to get it. When you sell the 1,400, you get the 1,400. It's 100% profit. That's the return on the investment. That is one of our highest selling programs. That one in the 900. And I do have bonuses. But only if you want to. Let me put this up here. Did I just pin it? Go send me a DM if you want to talk to me about it, guys, because I got so much to cover. Okay, if you want to get to the programs and see it. So like I said, we make 100% profit here. If I make 1,400, if someone buys the 1,400, I get that whole commission to myself. Nobody's splitting it. The creator of the programs doesn't get one dime of that. Now, what she will get is once you pay the one-time 14 or the one-time $900, you got to pay a website fee. The website fee is to help you. They're going to create your website for you. You don't got to go to Fiverr and deal with all that stuff. They create your website with the programs on there. You're going to get all 5 programs for $1,400, friend. Actually, the 1,400 comes with 10 income streams, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. It is our top seller. Okay. God bless you. Hope you continue being blessed. You too. Thanks. Appreciate you. All right. So if you want to check out the details, go to manuelavincent.com or hit this little button right here. Okay. We got some things to go over, friends. Okay. Some things to go over. Okay. So that is your return of investment. If you buy a $1,400 program today, someone buys it from you, you get $1,400. Less the payment processor fee because they got to take a cut, right? Your payment processor like PayPal. What is the other one? PayPal, Stripe, and Square. I use Stripe. I love Stripe. Okay. All right. So these programs are literally going to teach you how to build an online business for yourself, but not by yourself. What do I mean by that? I mean, would you like to have a mentor, a coach, walk you step by step through everything? Because that's what we have here. It's not a course. It's an interactive program that guides you every single day. Literally, in fact, every single day I wake up and I get a live video she just created that morning that's teaching me something. That's what I do for the first 5. Once I'm done creating my little content, my short content, I watch a training video, 5 minutes. Okay, that's part of my work day. I watch a little bit of training, but I'm also creating content with this. I create 3 pieces of content a day, 3 short form videos on these platforms. All right, have a great day. God bless you. Praise God. Jesus loves you. Amen. Okay, so we're going to keep on moving, guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Good morning, everyone. Is the website a one-time fee? Oh, hold on one second. Let me give you guys my website. Because I didn't. Yes, the website fee is one time, friend. The website fee is one time. Let me tell you what the fees are here, okay? So you know up off the rip, okay? Good question. First of all, you got to get the information, right? Let me pin that in here on YouTube, okay? That's where you go for the information, okay? So you say, good morning. Is the website a one-time fee? Website fees one time. Your program's one time. There's no monthly memberships with this, guys. And what is the cost for the website? So if you buy the highest program, which is $1,400, then you'll also pay $69 for the one-time website fee. Why? You're getting 2 links for that one. All the ones below that, they're $39 website fee, plus your one-time fee for your program. That's the difference. Yeah, the website fee is one time. You have to pay for the website because they're going to create it based on this program. So literally, Natalie King. Natalie King, I know your name. Haven't you been on my lives? I think you emailed me. Natalie, you're in my automations already, right? I hope you're the right one I'm talking about. I see, maybe that's the same name. So Natalie, when you buy your program, this is how it works, guys. They maintain it too. Now, your website is editable. What they do for you is they create it with everything that is based on this business, right? So if you're starting at the highest program, whatever program you buy, that's the only one that's going to be on your website. So like if you come in at the $300 program, you're going to have a $300 program and a $100 program. That's going to be on there to market. That's going to be on your website. Beautiful website. I'll show you the websites. You guys can go take a look yourself. Everything that you get by going to my website is what you're going to get. I get that. You get that. So based on whatever, that's what I love about this. I didn't have to create a website. It's already done for you. They host it too. My TikTok, they host the website for you. You can edit it like putting your picture on, sharing your income proof on there. You can actually put more videos that you want on there, right? It's already created to do what it does, and it's beautiful the way it is. By the way, she is getting ready to do an upgrade to it with no additional charge. She's going to change the colors and all that kind of stuff. But, and what's the next question here? Let me see. One second. Why? Yes, I have, and yes, I am. Okay. Amen. All at the moment, I'm reading the Bible, writing the studies down, and applying them to my life, as well as I am also starting swearing. I'm also, yeah, stop cussing. I don't cuss anymore because of the Bible. Okay. So I love you guys' questions this morning about this business. Okay. It's very important to understand. I wanted something that was affordable, number one. Maybe those prices aren't affordable to you. I don't know what the average rate for an online business is. All I knew is it was less work for me to have to create anything. And I needed to make a profit, right? So that's why I say I love this, because I get to resell the digital programs for someone else to come and learn and earn. That's why I love it. Okay. So we're going to keep on pushing. Love the questions, guys. All right. And by the way, Natalie, I do have bonuses. They're going to be till the end of the month. Since you're in my automated system, you should already know this. But there are some bonuses for you to come in at the 300, 6, 9, and 14. Those are 4 of our programs, right? I told you about the 100. It's a basic beginner program. It's not going to give you as much value as the rest. And your education is there. You got access to the mentorship, the community, and all that. But I'm going to give you something better. Okay, Natalie, I don't know if you saw my email, but we're going to be doing a live Q&A with my coach, Daryl. He's already generated over $600,000 in this business, and he's my personal coach. I pay him monthly. You guys will be able to get his coaching for free when you decide to join me at the $300 program, the $600 program, the 9 or the 14. Okay. You get his coaching, his one-on-one meeting where you can get on a Zoom and talk to him. I love these bonuses. I don't offer them all the time. I wish I had the bonuses available. Okay. So you're getting a lot of good information. This guy is amazing the way he teaches. He wants you to get in profit mode right away. He wants you to recoup your investment right away. I did it in 1 week. I didn't have his coaching. You guys are blessed. I recouped my investment with the $900 program in 1 week. I did not know about that, but I do now. I have not been on social media. I have been in a busy mama. Okay. It's okay. I've been sending out the emails, and at the bottom of my emails, I sent one this morning, Natalie. Let me see. You should have gotten it. Where did I put it? So today I was talking about that live Q&A. Natalie, I know you're busy, but if you can make it to the live Q&A tonight, it's at 7 p.m. Central Time. Anybody on here too, if you want to get on this live Q&A that my coach, the guy you would get access to, he's going to be giving a clarity call. So it's literally going to talk about this business, how, what it's done for him, what it's doing for us. And my bonus information was on the bottom of that email. Go and look at it. Go and look at it, friend. Thanks for the follow, my TikTok. On the bottom, let me read these bonuses. Guys, you know what's so funny? I didn't even talk about the programs yet. And you guys, I'm telling you about the bonuses. It's okay. You guys got the snippet of it. It is, let's just break it down real quick. Make it simple. This program is literally going to teach you how to build an online business for yourself, but not by yourself. It has everything you need. It has the products already. If you decide down the road you want to build your own products, you can. We teach you the basic ground level basics of how to market without being spammy, without DMing people, without chasing your family and friends. Okay. We teach you about traction marketing. We teach you how to create content on these beautiful platforms, very short, 7-second, 30-second, 1 minute video, to get people to come and ask you for your blueprint, the blueprint that is saving people's lives financially. It saved my life 21 months ago from despair. Okay. So that's what we teach you how to do. And you're going to get better at it every time you do it. 1% better. I've been doing this for 20 months. I know how to create the right content. I know what attracts people to stop and watch me. Okay. Now, let me see Natalie's questions here. I did not know. Okay. We already said that you are on a different time zone than me. I am in Arizona, so what time would that be? So Arizona would be 3 hours behind me. I'm 11:30 now. Okay? I'm 11:30 now. So what would that be? That's early for you, right? Is that 8? Guys, help me out. Okay, yeah, 8:29 now, Pacific time. My TikTok friend just shared that with me. I'm terrible, guys. You got to help me sometimes with a little bit of with the time and the math and all that stuff. Thank you so much. I know you're 3 hours behind me. Okay. I think that makes sense cuz you're close to California, so that's Pacific. Wait. So what time would that be? Which is yeah. Okay, so he's saying 8:29. I hope that's right. So his call is going to be at 7 p.m. Central, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, 8, 7, 6. So that would be 5, right? 5 p.m. for you, I'm thinking. My TikTok? I don't know, guys. I just go in if I need help with the time zone difference, I would just type it in Google and it'll help me. So it's good to get on the call, Natalie, because it will help you to understand it. He's very good at explaining the business. If you've missed the webinar calls that we do every week, there's one webinar call, right? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, hide this. That's good. That's good. Okay. So guys, let me talk about this. Before I get into the bonuses, if you guys have time, I want to talk about this. So you guys know what this is. It's going to teach you the skills about digital marketing. Digital marketing is literally going to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2033. You can Google that if you like. It is 1.3 billion right now. You go to Amazon, friends, and you want to get a book, you don't got to get a physical book anymore. You can download it. That's digital. So when it comes to our programs, the learning is all digital. Literally, once you buy your program, it's going to get emailed to you. You're going to open up, there's going to be a dashboard with your education in it. You're going to learn from that platform. Plus, you got the live interactive piece. That is the community we have. Almost 60,000 members in it. 60,000 customers have joined us since 2022. 60,000 customers have joined us to learn these same skills. Some have gone on to create their own ebooks. Some have gone on to, for instance, we have boutiques, we have brick and mortar businesses, dental offices. All these people didn't know how to create online anything. So that's where these programs teach you the strategies to do that. Okay? You buy the education A that makes most sense to you because you can see them broken down in my website. B, you pick the one that you want to make the most income with. When I started this program, I came in at the $900 program, guys. The $900 program. I didn't have it, but I did it on a P plan. I got to be a little discreet over here because they don't like you to say the whole thing. PAY, installment plans. Is that better? Afterpay Klarna. That's what I used to come into this. My first week, following the strategies that the mentor's teaching me, I made my investment back. ROI, like my friend said over here. I made it back. Yeah, it's like layaway. No, it's not layaway. You get your program right away. It's not layaway. You get your program right away. That's what's different. The buy now? Buy now, pay later. That's what it is. So you get the program right as soon as you agree to whatever it is with that payment plan, like Afterpay, Klarna, whatever theirs is. And when you get approved and all of a sudden now it triggers in my system that you paid, even though you're going to pay it later, you get access to it, right? Now, what's not covered under the payment plan would be your one-time website fee. That's the only thing you'd have to pay out. And that's either going to be $39 or $69, depending on what program you buy, okay? Okay, I will see. I think it's earlier than 8 because California Pacific. Oh, Mountain Time. See, I don't know then. What would 7 p.m. ST be in MT? What time is it now for you? Right now, I'm 11:35 a.m. So I just did a search because this is, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know about all the differences. This is saying, Natalie, if it's 7 p.m. Central for Daryl, who is going to be the guy doing the live Q&A, it's going to be 6 p.m. for you. So it's 3 hours plus. So it'll be 6 p.m. for you, according to Google, friend. So that's what time it would be for you. I'm not Indian. Welcome, Johannesburg, South Africa in the house. Let's go. Listen, I love when the South African people come on my lives. You know why? Because we've just created 30 self-made millionaires in South African rand money. That's a lot for them, friends. 900 to us in the U.S. is actually not even anything to compared to them. It's a lot more in their country. So, friend, if you want to learn how to do this, right? Come on in, right? So 900, I don't discount it because I've been doing a lot of 900. I made my first $1,400 sale a couple weeks ago. Okay, awesome, Natalie. I'm on YouTube. I shouldn't even say that over here. YT, TT, IG, Facebook. I'm on all of them except for I don't do Snap or none of that stuff. So I use what I'm comfortable with. You'll start with one. If you like one, you start there till you can get enough followers and you're starting to gain momentum. Then you can use many. You're interested? Okay, friend, let me give you this. You know, all it took too, let me tell you this, friend. All it took was one South African person to see someone in the United States talking about this, which happened to be the creator of it, the mentor. And now it was a domino effect. Okay, let me send this to you. Regis, Armani, look. That's where you go. You put your email address in there, guys. That's all it is. You put your email address in there. You're going to get to the information. Check your spam folder, promotion folder. Watch a couple videos. We're going to be doing a live Q&A tonight. Once you're in there, I'm going to send the details of that webinar tonight. Okay, but you're going to get the blueprint. It's going to explain what this is. And you decide if it's for you or not. That's all you got to do. You're welcome. I like to give information, okay? Because not everything's for everybody, guys. I'm all right with that. I just want to share for those who need the help, okay? So listen. Now you guys know what this is in a nutshell, okay? Now you guys know what it is in a nutshell. Let me tell you something else you're going to get with it, okay? Automation. You get this free, by the way, my TikTok. You get this free automated system that comes with any of the programs. It gives you the capture page, which is what you're putting your email in. What were you gonna ask me? The blueprint is what you get for free from me. Double tap or go here. Get into my DMs. You get that to your email. You get that to your email. Look at Manuel. I'm sitting back, right? This automation is sending it on my behalf because I set it up that way. You're going to set it up that way with a click of a button. It goes right in. You're going to get that first email. All your potential clients are going to get the same email that you're getting. You can personalize it if you want to, but it's all there. These are drafted by the founder who created this. Okay. You're also going to get 30 emails that are done for you. You guys are going to get 30 emails from me. That means what? One a day for you to keep looking at this opportunity. If it's for you, great. You're going to go and buy one. If you don't, you can either opt out if you like. You can go to the bottom of the email and say, I don't want to hear from this lady no more. That's why it's called rejection free. I don't got to hear no's. If you guys want to get out of my automations, you go to the bottom of the emails and you unsubscribe. That's it. I was about to ask if you would be sending the link or notification for the call. Yes, I will send another reminder because I sent one this morning. Natalie, I sent one this morning. I don't know if you got it or not. It started with the heading, you need clarity, live Q&A today at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to send another reminder 30 minutes, Natalie, before it happens. I do that. I have to do that. So I remind you guys, okay? So look out for the email, but you could also go and find the other email. I sent it this morning, or the system sent it this morning. Need clarity, live Q&A today. If you guys want to get on this Q&A call, I welcome you. It's free. You can just come and listen. Okay. Listen, my mentor, let me show you this real quick, guys, because we all about sharing our own results and other people's results. Okay. But let me remove this real quick so I can show you this. Okay. You guys can see this, right? You can't see it, but no. Oh, you didn't see it? Okay. It's all right. I'll send another reminder. It might be hitting your spam folder, Natalie. Check your spam folder, your promotion folder, and make sure that you get it out of there. You might be not getting any of my emails because of that. You see this? TikTok. Your notice for the meeting. You should have it linked to the calendar on iOS or Google. Hey, listen, my TikTok. Do you see the screenshot up here? Anybody? You guys can't see it. Hello from India. How are ya? Look. I'm just showing a screenshot of my mentor. This is my coach. I pay him every month. But when you get in this program, you don't got to do that if you don't want to. See, there's two different coaches. There's the mentor who created this, and you have a whole community of almost 60,000, right? That's where that's where I started at. And it's great because she's giving you value. She's giving you a daily video action items. But when you start to make income here, you need to grow. So I added him as an extra coach for me. Why? You look at his income on the screen right now. He just posted this yesterday. He made $4,600 yesterday. He's made $10,300 in the last 11 days. Why would I not ask for him to coach me? He's the reason I made that $1,400 because I got this guy as my coach. And what I'm telling you guys, to that point, you're going to be able to get his coaching too if you come in at one of my programs. Not the $100 program, any of the other 4. Okay? If you want Daryl to break down the strategy for you to be able to make an income with your phone faster, then you're going to want his coaching because that's what he does. All right, no problem, Natalie. So I just share this to give you value and for you to understand how good of a coach this man is, okay? He's making well over 600K. Okay. The month's not even over and he made 10,300. See, our blueprint is going to teach you how to make 10K months. He's already accomplished that over and over again, right? Where his community is going to be free for you. The value that he teaches in his community, you're getting all his strategies, you're getting his hooks, you're getting all kinds of stuff. So that's why I say it's important to listen to me, because I wish that I would have known about him earlier, because I would have gotten into his community earlier. I pay it monthly. You guys get it for free. That's the difference. I pay him a monthly fee to get into his community. You guys get it free because why? Daryl's a giving guy. He's literally going to break down everything on a one-on-one call for you, a Zoom. Additionally, okay, let me talk about this. Additionally, what else are you guys going to get? You look like a Yale to retail work. You look like you would be Yale. I don't know what that means, but I'm not a retail worker, thank God. I don't have to leave my house to make an income now. So let me finish talking here, okay? So additionally, he's going to be doing a live drawing. So look, he's going to give 7 entries. He's going to take everybody who comes in at the 3, the 6, the 9, or the 14, right? He's going to put your names into a jar. And on April 1st, he's going to pull it. Okay? 7 entries for anyone who joins in this business to get started in this program. He's going to take 7 entries. You have 7 opportunities to win $1,000. He's giving it away out of his own pocket, live, cash. Okay? If you come in at the 1,400, you get 10 entries. That's 10 times more chances to win that $1,000. That is one of the other bonuses, okay? So I said what? The bonuses you get are his free access to his inner circle community, where you get all the training. Whenever he goes live in his community, you get to hop on. Every Saturday, like tomorrow, we get to get on there and he's auditing our content and everything. And he's going to help you to improve what you're saying so it's better. You're not going to get a lot of people doing that. No other coaches are doing stuff like that. Like literally one by one, taking 2 and 3 hours out of his Saturday to help you to get better on your content. Good morning, Junior Garza. And so what else? You get access to that community. That's a $15,000 value. You're going to get that one-on-one coaching call with him where he's going to peel back the layers for you. What do I mean by that? Because you guys are on here for a reason. I always believe God brings you to someone for a reason. You're either struggling, you want something better, or I don't know. You got to let me know what your situation is. I don't know. But you're going to let him know on that call so that he can help you strategize what you're going to be talking about on your short videos. For me, I already know my story. See, we're storytellers because why? Stories sell. They don't just tell, they sell. You guys understand what I'm saying? So when someone can relate to me, being a 50-some-year-old lady who lost everything, didn't have a retirement savings, nothing, living broke for years, finally decided I wasn't going to go get another job. They weren't hiring me anyways. And I found another way. I learned a new skill to be able to monetize from my phone. Okay, that is my story. And so now I know there's a lot of people out here who are struggling like that too. They've either been laid off or they're burnt out. They don't want to keep working a job, right? I'm going to be an empty nester. I was never going to have anything to retire on. I don't want to wait for Social Security benefits. I don't want to deal with that stuff. And it might not even be here. Who knows? I needed to find another way. I have people coming at me all the time. Yeah, I'm retired, but I'm not making enough on my SSDI. Okay, friend, come on and take a look at this. You must be able to invest. I tell people that. My TikTok already knew that. He said it. How much is the cost? Why? Because his mindset's right. He knows you can't get education for free. You could try to Google this. You're going to struggle. Because you don't got a mentor, you don't got a community. That you need all of those things combined to make it work for you. You need someone who's already been in the game, proven. They already know what works and what doesn't work. And then you follow their guidance so that you can be able to have the same or more success than them. So that's why it's going to cost you. But you can decide. You got 4 choices here, friends. Okay? I want you to understand that. I like to break it down as simply as I can. Okay, so understand that, okay? So now, we talked about this. I'm going to talk about the programs, and then I'm going to break down the programs. I've already said what they were several times, what the cost was, but we're going to get to it. Someone's going to buy your program when they can relate to your story. We teach you how to story tell. And that's why Daryl's one-on-one is going to help you to understand what it is. What brought you to this program to buy it? There's always going to be a reason. Did you need more income? What is that income going to do for you? Did you need it for retirement or you just need extra money? Like, what is your why? Why are you doing this? Do you just want to come in here and learn? Or you just want to learn some new skills because you know in-demand skills are important right now? Maybe you love your job, but you need to have a nice little nest egg on the side. Whatever your why is, he's going to get you to talk about it so that you can come in here. He'll literally give you a script. A script, friends, something that you can memorize so you know what you got to talk to your perfect customer about every day. Not a fake script, a real script. What is your struggle? What is going on with you? That's what relatability. That's why it's so important to have a connection with people. That's the only way they're going to buy from you is when they can connect with you. Connection equals currency, right? Connection equals currency. When you can get good with your message, don't worry about it. Your money's going to start flowing in. When you can be relatable and you have a solution for someone's problems, I tell people this every day. What is your problem? Okay, because everybody on social media has a problem. Maybe they don't want to share it, but somebody has an issue. They're always going to go to the internet and Google this and that. How can I make more income? Where can I go and do this? How can I find this? It's information driven. Internet. Social media, 5 billion people on social media. So we teach you how to apply that. What is the problem? We're going to help that person. Here's the solution. I found the solution. I'm going to give you the solution. Now you need to take action. Not everybody will buy what you have. If I'm targeting people that need a healthy product to lose weight, obviously this digital program is not going to help them, correct? Yeah, that's not my audience. If I want to sell a lotion and potions drinks, then I would be promoting that, but I still can do it in the same way. I can still follow this strategy and still promote that same product because we teach you how to attract people to come and talk to you and look at what you got instead of begging and chasing a bunch of people all day long. You see what I'm saying? Your situation is unique, but not really. I think, I don't remember what you told me, Natalie. Oh, my why is not just for just my kids as my why is not just for me, but my kids well, and I'm broke and I have been for a while. That's not unique. That's not unique, Natalie, because but your story can be unique, right? That's not unique because we have several different people in here who are stay-at-home moms. I can give you another example. I like to tell people's testimonials. So this lady and her husband's a vet. He's retired from the military. He's a blue collar worker. And she was baking cookies. She has 3 boys. She was going to be a nurse. She spent 30 grand, didn't even do it. That's debt. Well, she was baking cookies, wasn't making squat with that. Barely 30 bucks. That's not going to help him pay the bills. And she didn't want to just sit home. It's not enough money coming in. So she found this program as a struggling stay-at-home mom because it was barely enough. They were in debt. Okay. So she found this program. She was able to recoup her 900 bucks within 2 weeks. Then she got more sales after that. She's actually at 95K right now with this business. So your story is not unique in the fact that there's a lot of people that are stay-at-home moms or they want to be and they're broke. I think you told me you're single though. Am I right? That's unique. I don't know if that's unique. But you can always talk about your story because there's someone who's going to relate to you. When I've had a dad on here who had to pay child support and he works full time, that's his story. He didn't want to lose more time to get a part-time job, so he wants to spend time with his child. That is his story. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of dads out here who are struggling. There's a lot of blue-collar worker dads. My husband is a blue-collar worker. I'm using this to retire him from his part-time job. So there's a lot of blue-collar workers out here who are busting their butts, miss time with their kids, right? I just stated the above statement. My actual situation is that I did speak on a little when I found you. I can't remember. But all I know is I can't remember. I'm sorry, Natalie. I'm not being disrespectful. I appreciate you. I just don't remember everybody's story. There's some unique ones that I've heard. And so what I'm saying to you is no matter what your story is, Daryl will help you break it down so that you can be relatable to people. Because at the end of the day, that really is what is selling us. When we can be relatable, kind, compassionate on social media with our story, that's why people come and put their email address in. Then they get into the system and they're going to keep seeing us. If they don't want to see us, they can unsubscribe. I'm not here to beg anybody to buy my program. I know the value of them. I know what I've made with it, right? I'm here to share with you that there is another way outside of a 9-to-5 grind. You don't got to be struggling like that to make an income. That's all I'm sharing with people, okay? That's my story. I didn't want to keep working till the day I die. A lot of people do. My mom and dad did that, and they didn't leave us nothing but their debt. I choose not to do that. I want to leave a legacy for my family and get out of the generational curse. So that's why I share it. Some people don't know what they don't know. Maybe you've been conditioned that way too. You've been conditioned to work all your life, right? Then when you get hit with the layoff, you don't know, oh my God, what am I going to do now? That's why people are struggling because they didn't expect that to happen. What do you mean how much? What are you talking about? I got 5 programs. Let me get into it real quick. People are asking me. You want to know the program cost? I'm going to tell you right now. There's 5 digital programs. The first program is $100. And that is a basic program. You'll get access to the community and all the training that the lady who created this is going to give you, right? But you won't get access to my bonuses. I just want to put that out there. You can get the program, no problem. $100 really not going to do you much good. If all you want to do is make $100, do it. Okay? I'm here to tell you, I'm a product of my product. So meaning I came in at the highest at the time, which was 900. And then I upgraded when the 1400 because I reinvest in myself and I know what works. Okay. So the next program I'm sorry. I'm starting from the bottom to the top. The next program is $300. I told you there's a product for everybody here. Whatever your income goals are, how much you, and by the way, you can upgrade. Natalie, I don't know if you knew this. I did not get deep because it's personal. Okay, you don't got to get deep on here. I don't expect you to do that. You asked me not to tell it. Yeah, you don't got to say anything on my live. This is a safe space for you. I don't know if you've ever emailed me personally. You have access to my email. But you can share that with Daryl. If you once you get started, you can just keep that with Daryl if you like. That's up to you. You don't got to share anything on my platform. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't got to share anymore. It's okay. I just know some people will share, so I can tell them like what an example of that story would be to share. So the next program is 300, guys. And by the way, the question was, are these one-time fees? Yes, they are. You have to pay your one-time fee for your program, and then you pay a one-time fee for your website fee because they create it for you. They host it for you. You don't got to worry about that stuff. It's a business in a box. It has everything that you need here. The only thing it requires is you to be coachable and consistent and be able to work a couple hours a day. Okay? $300 program gets you two programs. It gives you that $300 program and that 100 that's down below. So now you set yourself up with two income streams. Now someone comes to your website, my TikTok, if they decide to buy the 300, they will. If they want the 100, they can. Okay? That's how you make income here. But understand, whatever program you come in at, that's the level of education you get. $300 program has a lot of education in there. Okay? But that's the value of it, okay? Just keep those things in mind. The next program is 600 bucks, okay? That gives you three income streams. Now you have people coming to your website. They're going to see the top one is 600, the next one's 300, the next one's 100. Three income streams, right? You decide. There's options here. And all of these are on an installment plan. The next program is 900 bucks. That's what I started with back in 2024. I did it on an installment plan. It comes with 4 digital programs, 900 program, 6, 3, 1. You get them all. That's a value of 1,900 and you get it for 900 bucks. That's the learning, 1,900 valued of learning, okay? You get access to a legacy builder call. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. You get access to a legacy builder call every Monday at the higher programs. That's where the lady who created these gets on a call with us for 20 minutes, breaks down a topic. It could be anything from what kind of hook to use. What is your perfect customer? What is your story going to be? We get into breakout rooms and then we talk amongst each other. Now we coming out of there with more knowledge and we can ask her questions on the call too. The last program I have is $1,400. Pay $900 and YouTube and live stream to Pay $900 and YouTube live stream to 7 people. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You don't even got a live stream if you don't want to. If you don't want a live stream, you don't have to. You can do this faceless. You can do this just with 3 short form videos a day and copy paste ads. I didn't even get into the 2-hour workday yet. Okay. $1,400 program gives you 10 income streams. You're getting 10 income. Why? 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. 5 in English, 5. You don't got to speak Spanish because guess what? This system sells itself. So if there is a Spanish customer that wants it, they're going to come through your Spanish funnel. That's all built for you. Okay. Now you got the opportunity to earn $1,400. It's called the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. It's our highest pack right now. It's the best sell. I just sold one 2 weeks ago. Right? I have another gentleman who's going to buy one when he gets his tax return. What are you guys doing with your tax return money? Are you going to buy crazy stuff that doesn't give you a profit? What are you going to do? I tell people all the time, man, when I bought this program, guys, I didn't have 900 bucks to start, but I did it on a payment plan. Let's say I didn't get approved. I have things I can sell in my house. I don't hardly watch television. I could sell the television. I could do all kinds of things. People have sold things in their house to get started with our programs because they know the value in them. They know the lessons we're getting here. This is not a little basic course. Well, this is not a little we got interactive training every week. Live webinars every week to bring your potential customers to. Okay? It's a lot of packed information in here. So those are the 5 digital programs that we promote. You don't have to live stream. I choose to do that. We teach you other methods to market this, okay? So that's what I'm getting into next. So the next part is, how do you get discovered, guys? How do you get discovered? If you want a screenshot on TikTok, go ahead and do it now, manuelavincent.com. That's how you get the information. You get my free blueprint, guys. It'll get emailed to you. You can go here if you want to, pick it out. Go ahead and DM me if you're interested in learning, okay? So you got to get discovered. So that's one of the questions we get. Well, how will I be able to sell it? Well, you're not going to have to sit there and force people to buy it. It sells itself. That's number one. That's what's different about it. It's never saturated because it's digital learning. People want to be educated. Okay. So the first thing we're going to teach you to do is how to use these platforms, right? The first hour of we do this in a 2-hour structured day. So if you have a job, it doesn't matter. You can still do it. You can do it in the nooks and crannies of your day. I can give you so many examples of that. We've had a lady who was working 2 jobs, truck driver and a waitress, 3 daughters, divorced. And what she did was she found this program, didn't know about TikTok, just didn't know. Her daughter was watching videos and came across the founder of this program. And she's like, what is she talking about? It's a blonde lady, right? Her name is Michelle O'Neill. She's like, well, I don't look like her. I don't think I can do that. I don't want to dance. Like, Michelle doesn't even dance, right? But she liked what she heard. So Michelle was telling her story about being a single mom, raising a bunch of helping with grandkids. And she found a way to be able to make an income with her phone around a couple hours a day. That spoke to her. So here she is, 2 jobs, struggling like a mug, and wanted to be with her kids, do things with her kids. Her teenagers are growing up fast. We all can relate to that if we have that. Look, let me block this guy right here real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta get rid of the haters. Yep. All right. So what this person does, what she saw, what she heard Michelle talk about, she was like, okay, I could do something like that. So she found this program. She implemented the strategies, did the 2 hours around her truck driving and her waitressing job. When she was in her car, when she was in her truck, she'd pull over off the side of the road, videotape herself talking about what this is going to do for her family, right? Within 10 months, she was able to get rid of both of her jobs with this program. She's now on her way. I think she's already at 7 figures, right? That's one example. There's another example of a guy who's got 4 kids, married. He is working in the construction field. He does video content. When he's going into the office, he takes off his hard hat, sits it on his desk, and he's talking about this for the blue collar men out here. That's his perfect customer, is the blue collar hardworking men that are tired of struggling to support their family. I needed to find another way, and I found it. This man made $3,000 in 1 week just talking about that. He's relatable. His perfect customer is men who are blue collar workers who are tired of the slavery, the shackled life, 9-to-5 grind. Okay, guys, this is what we teach you, to be relatable to somebody, okay? If you don't want to get on social media, you may have a problem with this. I'm okay telling you that. If you can't create content, you won't be able to do this, because that's how we connect with people. We don't got to be on a phone with people. I love that. We don't got to DM people. I love that. You don't got to have a following already. You don't got to cold call any strangers for this. The only thing you're going to be required to do is literally create 3 pieces of content a day, right? You got to be vulnerable a little bit. We have people doing it faceless. If you want to try that, you can. So there's all kinds of ways to do this. But your first hour of this 2-hour workday that we teach you is you're going to have to create 3 pieces of content. Short form videos, 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute videos. That's all I do every day. We teach you what to say, what to put up there at the top, right? I think let me put my board up. My board's gone. 1 second. My board. Let me put my board back up. Ay. There's my board. I forgot to put that back up. So this is my hook for today. Tired of living paycheck to paycheck at 50? Because I tend to resonate with the 40s and 50 years old who've been let go, or they were living paycheck to paycheck, because I know how that feels. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So this is what my hook is today. And that attracts the right people to me. You're going to learn how to do that. That's what we teach you how to do. All right. So your first hour, you're going to be relatable. You're going to create that content. You're going to do it and do it scared. I don't care how sloppy it is. I don't care if your hair is messy. I don't care if you have a cap on like me today. I don't care what you're holding in your hand. You're just going to talk from your heart 1 minute or 7 seconds, 30 seconds. You can't really talk in a 7-second video. But what I do with those is I'll have a cup of coffee or whatever I'm doing. I could be looking at the wall for all they care. As long as my message is on the screen and I type it, dee, 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 it's on the screen, they read it. And if they want to do it, they're going to ask me for the information because I always put a call to action. I tell people, if you want to learn more about this program and how to be able to work a couple hours a day with your phone to generate a full-time income, down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share it with you. That's all I tell people on the screen, speaking it verbally. You could do a voiceover. There's so many ways to do this, guys. It's so simple. People complicate things. You just got to do it. Create the dang video. I know you guys hear other content creators on here. Some of these other content creators are not doing what we're doing, but they're going and doing the video. Some of them just do the wildest things, but now they're monetized on the platform. Some of them promote TikTok shop stuff doing that. See, what I do is I'm not promoting TikTok shop like that. I'm coming on my videos to talk about a program that saved my life so I don't got to get another job. That's my story. And that's what attracts people to ask me, right? I'm not on here just to chitty chat and just talk about, hey guys, da 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 da. I don't do that. I don't have time for that. I work 2 hours a day and I'm off. I create my 3 videos a day. It could be me just looking silly, just sitting here looking. And then someone's going to ask me for the details and I'm going to give them my free blueprint. You guys can get the blueprint. If you see this little box, it tells you how to get the blueprint. I don't even got to really tell you, but you see this? This says tap the screen, guys. Give me some love. It's Happy Freedom Friday. Welcome to my live. If you want the blueprint, you can go up here, ding, 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 and it's up there. Or you can hit this little orange button and you can get into my DM and I'll show you how to get the information, okay? So you're going to create this content, 3 videos a day. The next 30 minutes, you're going to do copy paste ads. Copy paste ads, guys. That's so easy. I did this for the first 6 months and I got sales. These are free sites. You're not paying for ads. It's all organic reach. And you just sit there, copy paste posts for 30 minutes. So now you have that working for you, plus your 3 videos that are always on your page, right? People are going to find you because they're going to want to learn how you're making income from your home. That's what we're doing. That's how we attract people. They're going to go to your website. They're going to get the information. They're going to take a look and see if it's for them. They're going to buy it or they may not buy it. It's all right. That means it wasn't for them. We're not out here to chase people. That's why a lot of marketers are failing because they don't know how to market correctly. You're not supposed to be on here all day talking to the wrong people. It doesn't work like that. I track the right people that I want into this business, to join into this business, to create their own business for themselves, right? That's what we do. We attract the right customers. Okay? Next. The last 30 minutes, or I didn't even finish that. If you're comfortable, go live. You don't got to, but if you want to, you can. I didn't do it for the first 6 months because I was nervous, but then I got the courage. And then I came on here and started talking about this opportunity, sharing what I love about it, showing how it works, how you only have to work 2 hours a day and you can make 100% profit, friends. That's what I share because that works for me. You can come on and say, I didn't know about automation. Automation's cool. Thank you for sharing user 333755420. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Guys, if you're here too, if you're new, give me a follow. Appreciate it. And also follow me, get the free blueprint. Obviously, the blueprint, if you're here to get the blueprint, you go to the bio and you get the blueprint, right? And give me a follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. The last 30 minutes, guys, is when I go back to my content that I created for the day, and that could be here on YouTube as well. When someone replies my keyword that I gave them, like blueprint, ready, yes, I want the details, info, whatever that is, I go back and I comment back to them and I say, thank you so much. I'd love to share the details. And I give them the little link emoji, and then I put my website up right here, Manuela Vincent, Manuela Vincent. They go to that. They get the details. They get into my automated system. They see if it's for them or not. You see what we're doing here, guys? We're creating the concept of them being interested. Like, what is this lady talking about? Not tired of living paycheck to paycheck, right? $1,400 paydays, $900 paydays. Let me see what she's talking about. We got to spark that interest by what we put on the screen or what we're saying so that that's relevant to the person. And that then triggers them to ask us for the details. Do you see the uniqueness of this? This is called attraction marketing. This is not like regular marketing where you got to call a bunch of people up. I don't want the wrong people coming into this anyways. Like, let me be honest with you. If, again, I always repeat these. This is what I do not want. If you're going to buy the program and waste time and not do nothing, don't waste your money. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care. Like, I don't want you to wait. I didn't waste my money. I did it on a payment plan, $900 coming into this, and I immediately got into profit mode. Because why? I had the burning desire to do it. I didn't think immediately I was going to make that income, but I knew it was going to happen for me because of the system we have here, the automations. See, I didn't have that scarcity mindset. Oh, it better work for me. Nobody owes you guys anything. I'm giving you a lifeline to look at it, and you decide if it's for you or not. It's not a job because I don't want a job. I decided a long time ago I didn't want to do that again. Okay? So this is your opportunity to not slam the door in somebody's face. Take a look at it. I'm glad I didn't do that to that lady that day, because then I would be still broke, struggling. Okay? Look, let me show you something else. Let me remove this and then I'll reapply it. Hi there, Mindy. How are ya? Like, Mindy Judd is in our program. This lady is amazing. She's made 6 figures as a stay-at-home mom. It's awesome, right? Again, for those coming in, look, this is my coach, Daryl. Thank you so much, Mindy, for the roses. So Daryl right here, he's my coach, okay? That's why I said I'm offering bonuses, guys, okay? But $4,600 day, guys. Can you imagine that? Thank you so much, Mindy. I appreciate you. 4,600, 10,300 bucks in the first 11 days of this month. And he's not even done yet. Okay? This is what's possible for you guys. This is the kind of education that you're going to get here. Right? You have everything you need at your fingertips. You got the tools. You got the mentorship, the community. All it takes, literally, I always repeat this to you guys, is to be coachable, stay consistent with it, never give up, plug into the training. Right? You're going to get access to Daryl's community too. Right? I already went over the bonuses with you guys earlier. If you want those details, guys, get into my emails. Get into my emails. That first email you get is going to have all the details on it, right? Right? Anybody need my email still? Let me know. If you need my email, let me know. I appreciate you. Thanks for being on the live today. Happy Freedom Friday. I love that. I'm no longer a slave to a job. Thank God for this opportunity. Because if I didn't find this when I did, I would still be broke, guys. You know, unemployment only lasts so long. And it's like $300 a week, guys. One sale here, I'm good for the week. One sale per week will help me. $900 days, $1,400 days, right? Some of you don't even make that in a day. I never made that in a day, guys. You know, and it's funny because people always think that education in college is going to save you. It didn't. It didn't for me. I had 2 degrees, master's and a bachelor's, a lot of debt. The highest I made is $27 an hour. That's sad, being educated in the HR field. So one sale here, I'm good. Look, one sale here, guys. Can you guys imagine this? And I don't do this to boast or brag. I just show results a little bit. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, here we go. I just show income proof like this so that you know I'm not lying to you. This is the sum of the income that I've accumulated. This is just some of the income I've accumulated. from just sharing this blueprint with people, being realistic, sharing my struggle points. This $900 is more than I made in an 8-hour day. And I only work a couple hours around my schedule. So you know what's great now? Similar to Daryl, I have one teenager left at home and she's at high school right now. So I have the day to myself. After the live, I do a couple edits and then I start working out. I enjoy my days now, guys, because of this business, because of this daily paying business, right? I don't got to worry about that stuff. Okay. So I don't show this to boast or brag. It's just to show you what's possible. Okay. So thank you for being on my live today. Listen. The 2-hour workday keeps you structurized. It allows you to not bull crap around. You get to work in the morning. That's where I do my most work. Is I create my 3 pieces of content. I watch a little training video. Maybe there's a mentor training for the day. Yesterday we talked about tax write-offs. We have that kind of training here too. We talked about tax write-offs yesterday. That's the stuff that you get for free when you join this community. Okay, guys? It's amazing here. I love it. So, are there any other questions? Natalie, you still on? Let's see. Let me see. I love these platforms because they hide crazy. They hide crazy comments. I love it. Let me show you guys a community real quick. Let me show you. Mindy, I'm not sure if you're on right now or if you left, but did you get a sale this morning? I could have sworn you posted something. I'm not sure. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go in the community, guys. Check this out, okay? I'm going to show you the community real quick. Because I like to show you guys what you're getting access to. 1 second. Let me turn the camera. Okay, I flipped the camera. Look. Can you guys see this? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. I know YouTube you can't. Just give me a minute. Anybody? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. So you see right here, 59.3K members. Now this has been since 2022 created. This has grown dramatically. Okay. So there you go. So this is the community you be part of. When you join one of the programs, you're going to get access to this community. This is a interactive community, guys. It's engaging in here. If you have a question, you put it in here. You would go under, let's go to more. You got a general question. You would plug it in here. You type it here. People answer questions. If you got a tech problem, you're going to put it right here, or you're going to go up to the calendar. Look, I'm telling you how interactive this is. If you got a problem, we got a solution for you here. So let's say that you had something, let's say you got your program and you're now getting ready to set your system up, which is a couple clicks. It probably took me 1 hour to 2 hours to set everything up successfully, but I didn't need to get on a tech call. But if you are like that, you can get on one of these tech Zooms and they literally walk you through it. They'll take control of your computer and walk you through it. It's as easy as that. We got everything here. On Monday, we have that legacy builder call. This is exclusive to the people that join me at the $9 and the $1,400 program. That's what you would do right there. Okay, guys? Right there. You get on the call. Next Thursday, we have a mindset mentoring call. Again, thank you for the follow, Iceberry. Let me explain these to you guys. These are all free trainings once you're in this program. These are all. She hires people outside the community too, and people that with knowledge in the community to train us. But like this mindset mentor, right? She comes in every month and she teaches us on mindset. You know, there's money mindset blocks. She gets you unstuck from that negative thinking, that stinking thinking. That's what she does. So if you don't have that, you're going to have a problem. It's very important to have the right mindset when you're joining something, because without it, you're going to be struggling. We teach you how to get the stinking thinking out. That's what this teaches you, okay? So we got a lot of stuff going on, okay? Let me go back to here. So like I said, every day right now we're doing a 90-day challenge, 30K in 90 days. Who wants 30K in 90 days, guys? Yes? Who would love to learn how to make 30K in 90 days? Well, you have the opportunity to do that here. It's been done over and over again. We start you with 10K. Maybe your goal is to make 10K months. Maybe your next goal will be 20K. Whatever your goal is, we have the solution for you. So every day she's dropping a daily video in here for us to watch. You watch it, you learn, right? How to make newsletters, how to invite people to our webinar, how to create the right kind of content, your automated system, understanding your automated system that you get for free with this. All of this is in here. There should be no questions. Everything you may think you have a question on can be answered in any of this stuff. One idea can turn into 5 content ideas. She's talking about, these are like 5-minute videos, real quick. That's part of your education. Every day you come in here and watch a little video, 5 minutes. You create your 3 pieces of content every single day, repetitively. Now let's go to the win section. I'm going to go here. My win for the week. People just putting their wins in. My first sale. Today's the 13th of March and I made my first sale. Yes, it's a payment plan. It was on a payment plan. It's a sale. I'm so excited. Didn't I tell you guys, people take advantage of those payment plans, those installment plans, because they need this. They want it. Okay. Somebody said $300. Somebody upgraded. Okay. You can upgrade here, by the way. So let's just say you got started at the $300 program and you want to go to the next program, the $600 program, and then you want to go to the next program, the $900 program, then you want to go to you can do that, guys. You pay the difference. You pay the difference to each program level. When you see how it works, you're going to want to keep upgrading. There's no hold either. There was a hold. You have to, if you didn't upgrade within 30 days from the time you started, you'd have to pay the full amount. Now we are allowing you to just upgrade no matter when for the difference. Okay, that's how it works. Again, guys, for those, I just got a reminder, if you want to learn more about this, you like, after you go through and see the information, we're doing another live Q&A tonight. With my coach, Daryl Hannah. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So you got to figure out the time zone for you. If you want those details, at about 30 minutes till 7 this evening, I'm going to be sending out another email. I might send out 2 more today just because I want to make sure everybody gets in there and gets the information. Get to my automations, guys, okay? I just want to share some more stuff. I'm scrolling through here. People are congratulating themselves for their first lives. Somebody made $245 before 6:30 this morning. So this is Daryl talking about his $4,600 day. 10,311 days, guys. Look, woo woo. Somebody made another $1,400 payday. Okay, guys, this is just some things to share with you what you're getting in this community. I love this community. It's interactive. Everything you need is here, guys, okay? Let me turn the camera back around. All right. Are there any questions? If not, I'm about to pop on off. Do you guys need my email? Do you need to get my blueprint? Let me know. Last call for that. Last call for my email, friends. Anybody need it? If you got it, then we're good, right? So another way to get it is you can go up here, double tap, my website's up there. You can go here and DM me. I got a few to get through today. I just saw some people put their information in, right? I prefer you to put your email address in, but if you can't, you can DM me your email address and I'll put it in for you. It's not going to be hard to do that. Oh, I didn't even show you that. Let me show you that real quick, right? This is what you guys do when you go to my website. This is what it looks like right there. That's me, my face. You put your email address right in here. You put your email address, guys. You get the free blueprint. You're not obligated to do anything if you don't want to. There's no pressure here. But when you do that, you will get some emails from Manuela. And that way that you get more information, value from me. You're going to learn about the program more. I talk about it more. Look, for you guys over here, let me show you. When you go to the blueprint, right here, see, this me. You put your email. Again, if you guys don't want to put it in yourself, just you can't do that on here, unfortunately. Only on TikTok, you can DM me and then I just put it in for you. But I prefer you to do it so that you get everything right away. Okay, guys? So I appreciate you being on my live today, guys. Happy Freedom Friday. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get off. Hi there, Yasmin. How are ya? How are ya? Thank you for being part of my live today. Hopefully you guys have a fabulous weekend. Well, my coffee is cold. Ew, I don't like cold coffee. Appreciate you. It's 1,000 taps, 1,000 likes. Oh, I forgot to put my little board. I keep forgetting to put my board back up. Any questions, guys? Thank you so much. Thank you, Yasmin. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you giving me that love. Any questions, guys? I see 3 people watching. You think I can't see you? Peekaboo. I see you guys. Are there any questions about this? So let me just explain this. There's 3 types of people that joined this. And now someone popped off. You guys are funny. When I call you out, you disappear. So there's 3 types of people that are going to join this. There's the one who is a 9-to-5er who's burnt out. I get many of them. They don't want to keep working till the day they die. So they're going to join this program. They want to learn the skills. They're going to take their wages, buy one of these programs, get started, and implement. The number 2 person I get from where? Virginia, United States. Number 2 is the person who is just laid off. They lost everything. They don't have an income. They don't want to rely on SSI or whatever the case may be. That was like me. And number 3 is the person who might be working a job, but they need extra income. Which one of those are you? Which one of those people are you? You need to decide that. You need to figure that out, okay? I'm only here to give you information, and that is it. Once you go and put your email into my automations, that's going to give you information. Once you give me your email, you're going to get the information. You're going to get the free blueprint. You're going to decide if it's for you or not. And then that's it. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for those who have hung out with me today. I appreciate it. I got to get on off. Hopefully you have a blessed weekend, and I'll talk to you guys again on Monday. All right? Have a great weekend. God bless you. God bless you, YouTube. Talk to you again on Monday. Have a blessed day.